It's the Genius Show, you know.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah, people. I'm Genius. This is the Genius Show. Like if you ain't liked yet. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. You get what I'm saying to you? Hear what I'm saying now? This is World War School. I'm going to title this one World War School. Because I'm seeing all the dramas with the school youths then, man. And it's not a good look. So definitely it has to be spoken on. If I'm sitting there talking about other stuff, this definitely has to be spoken on and spread some awareness on this. I don't know how come this ain't on the net yet. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's circulating like that. Like, come on, man, no one cares anymore. We got time for other crap, but we ain't got time for the youth. It's not right at all. So the Genius Show is going to provide that awareness.
So let's talk about it.
So hear what I'm saying to you now. The past couple of weeks, there's been a thing going on. And I believe it started with year 9s or something like that. School wars, year 9s. Okay, I would say back in my day, yeah, in school, we'd have a little thing, but it was more in-house, yeah? You might have year 10s versus year 9s or something like that. And it's just a little dead arm. You know, like when you give someone a dead arm or you give someone a dead leg, you know what I mean? It's them tumps there. And it's nothing serious. You ain't going home with bumps and bruises. You get what I'm trying to say to you? Like, your parents ain't going to be worried when they see you come home. So, I guess that's elevated over the years and turned into this thing what we got here now. But it's like the school youths want to imitate the road thing. So they got a thing called Hacklanta. Supposedly, allegedly, it started in Hackney. I don't know how true that is. And it's been going on for a few years. So they do this thing. So Hackney's called Hacklanta, and all the schools are separated into teams of red or blue. Yeah, who comes up with who's in red or blue, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to know. I just want it to kind of stop still and let the youths them get their education and so forth. But anyway, they're split into categories, red or blue, this school, that school, rah-ta-ta. I'll throw up lists so you can see. So here's a list here. Yeah? So that's that. There's many lists. I'll show you some more lists. That's that. Yeah? Plenty lists. You lot seen all them schools. You get what I'm saying? There's Harrow Wars, there's Edmonton War, there's Milton Keynes War. This thing is spreading like wildfire. Camden War, Croydon, Kent. It's all queer in Kent. You get what I'm saying? Hounslow and so forth. You lot saw the lists there. There's so many. Yeah? But supposedly it started in Hackney. So anyway, forget that. I'm talking to all the youths, all the parents, yeah? So if you got a brother, you got a local cousin, you know what I mean? You got a family member, niece, nephew, or whatever, just speak to them and tell them, allow that. You get what I'm saying? It's not worth it, or try and stay out of that. I don't know how, yeah, they just got to stay out of it. It might be mad because schools are going down to other schools. Some schools finish before other schools, and they get into other schools first before they're finished and so forth. Because what I've been hearing about this thing is mad. So cool, you're split into sections, red or blue. Then you've got a choice of tools, I would say. You get what I'm saying? There's a choice of tools. They're saying, yeah, compasses, metal rulers. Metal rulers. So when you're conking up, man, you're scoring them, you're doing madness. Yeah, so like I said, it's elevated from back in the day when it was dead arms and dead legs. Now it's compasses. You're compassing people up or metal rulering people up. Cool, people are going to be getting hurt. It's not a joke. No one is going to really, I don't know, people are not going to take that. It's pride. And the people that do, that means it's bullying. Do you know what I mean? Because they ended up with scars for life. When they look on the skin, they see the dots of this compass or the chops of the metal ruler. You get what I'm saying? So things have been spiraling over 2 weeks. No one said nothing on the net. No one said nothing. A few little bits and pieces here and there, but no one's really chatting nothing. Yeah? So it's on the net. It's going further. People are getting attacked. Last week before the school holidays, I'm hearing one of the youths got cut in their face. Cut in their face with a knife. So all that, what they were saying before about compasses and rulers and that, is out the window now. Yeah, because someone's been cut in their face. That person can either hold that grudge, you know. The other person, yeah, consequences might happen, kicked out of school or whatever. But just say hypothetically, you meet this person or someone that you've done something to in one of them schools 5 years, 6 years later, when you've left secondary school, you're in college, you're trying to get your head down and get your degree and do your things, and you see this person and they're on you. And you're thinking, right, that was back in school. But it was compasses and metal rulers and knives now. So this is where it could spiral into something different and make you have beef for life. For life. Do you think cutting someone in their face or chopping them in the head with a metal ruler and them seeing stitches and whatever is going to be easy? It's traumatizing. Then you've got the youths that are not involved. They're just at school for school. And they have to be involved. They're forced to defend themselves now. Come on, man. Let's do better. We know better. So let's do better, man. So anyone with any family or whatever, or anybody that you care about, that you see is youths and that, tell them to stay out of it, man. You know what I mean? Even the little troublesome ones, sometimes you know they're troublesome and break down to them. This could leave you with a lifetime of beef because everyone's sensitive these days. Rightfully so. It's compasses and metal rulers. So rightfully so. It's not a dead arm. It's not even a bust lip. It's stuff that can traumatize them. Yeah, so things are happening. Parents are now getting worried to send their kids to school. When they send them to school, they're worried all day. They're worried all day. So come on, man. If you're a youth and you're seeing this, allow that. Your purpose is bigger than that, man. Your purpose is way bigger than that. You know, there's enough separation in the world. Yeah, gang beef, postcode wars, haters, people disliking people, people putting people up against each other. There's enough segregation in the world already to be separating yourself with red or blue or what school you go to. Well, they're separating even more. The internet is supposed to bring everybody together, you know. But one of the rules of this, I call it World War School, yeah, is that you film the videos and you send it to a certain person and they upload it and so forth. Come on, man, cut the crap. You're humiliating people with these videos. That's now humiliation. You get what I'm saying to you? And think about anything humiliating to yourself and think, would you like it if it was filmed and out there for the rest of your life? So even when you leave school, secondary school, college, university, go on to be a young adult, then to be a dad, even a granddad, that video is going to be there of these people making a mockery of you over something that didn't even need to start. A person made this up. You never had no problem with nobody. People who you even went primary school with, because you could have went primary school with this one, that one. You lot went different schools now, secondary schools, and you've got trouble, you've got dramas because you're split into school dramas. That's madness. Madness to me, total madness, man. It's senseless and pointless, man. You get what I'm saying? And if you can't see that, I don't know. But this one's serious like a heart attack. I'll be real with you. Do you get what I'm saying? Get your mind right, man. Get your education. School is not long. I know when you're there every day, it may seem long, but school is not long. Yeah, you're out of there before you know it. You're out into the real world. And you're going to need these skills, man. You get what I'm saying? You're not hearing this on the internet, but you're going to need these skills. Yeah, the little bits and pieces that you could pick up without the distractions around you, Pick them up, man. No point adding on stuff like this. For what? Leaving your house. Come on, man. To have madness with your peers that you probably went to school with. Everybody knows someone. Your parents probably know each other. The place is small. Whether it's in the Hackney one, Croydon one, Camden, wherever, Kent, whatever. Come on, man. You lot have grown up. And you're going to separate each other and lose friendship over a school war. And yes, I'll say a silly school war. So take my silly advice and pack it in, man. It's not really worth it. The schools, you lot need to be more efficient as well, man. All the schools, be more efficient, be on it. Yeah, send the parents when it happens. Don't tell them the next day because they've already sent their kids to school the next day. And then they're getting an email or message from you about yesterday or the day before. Come on, man. Work together with the parents and make each other more aware. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, yeah, that's what I could say with that, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just sad. It's just sad that all this is going on and more needs to be done, man. More definitely needs to be done. So, for the youth, for the parents, speak to your kids. Chat to your kids. It's the school holidays. We're on Thursday. You've got a couple more days on the weekend. This is the time you should be taking out to speak to them. Do you get what I'm saying? Speak to them and actually find out what they like. You know, this is for your kids now in general. Find out what they like, what music they're listening to. Sit down and watch a film with them of their choice. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, tell them, yeah, put your best 3 films there and let me pick and see what sort of titles of these films that they're bringing forth. What they're into. Find out what they're into. Speak to them. You know, build a little bit of a rapport with them. I know that it's busy, it's hectic, but this is very important. Get to know your kid. What music does your kids like? Why do they like that music? You know what I mean? Are they okay in school? How they feeling now they're on holiday? Ask them that. How do they feel about going back to school on Monday? You'll find out about that. Break it down and do that on weekends and that as well. Because you'll hear the tones, you know things are going wrong. They're not excited to go to school. Okay, it might be because of a lesson, but it might be because of something else. So you getting to know them and know their temperaments is the only way you're going to find out these things. The only way you're going to build a rapport with your kids to even be able to say to them, hey, look, this school thing's going on. Keep yourself out of it, man. You're doing well. Pat on the back. And sometimes we've got to do this. We can't just wait for Parents' Day, to get a good report from their teacher to tell them, yeah, you're doing good, you know. You're doing good and I'm proud of you. So these are those stuff. Added in with the stuff I just said, i.e. knowing their hobbies, knowing what they like, knowing what they're into, and actually speaking to them about their friends. Why do you like that friend? You know? Okay, you've been friends with that friend. Where's that old friend gone? You have to be very much involved. Very much involved. Trust me. This is real. I do up dad life. So I'm not here just speaking. You get what I'm saying? I'm here with full knowledge. I'm fully equipped in that field, mate. You get what I'm saying? So, hear what I'm saying. Like if you haven't liked, man. Like if you haven't liked. Tap the subscribe button. Send this to someone who needs to hear it. Send this to someone who's got kids in secondary school. Because like I said, the thing started in year 9, the school war, but it's moved from year 9. It's year 7 to 11 now. So it's the whole school. Which would happen. It's inevitable that would happen. Yeah? So don't ruin your life, man. Go to school, learn your education. When you leave, you'll definitely regret it. You know, you definitely regret it. I'll tell you the truth. A lot of people that is even my age, I see them now and we have chats and they regret it. Do you know what I mean? I regret not doing more in school. You get what I'm saying? Everyone could do more. So I'm just trying to make you understand. Do what you got to do, man. School's not long. Before you know it, you're in the real world and you can do what you want. With the education and the grades. You get what I'm saying? If you do education, secondary school, leave, and then you do college, university for 3 years, you're about 21, 22. With everything under your belt and your whole life ahead of you. You can sit down for 8 years after that if you want. You know what I mean? You just stayed in education to 22. You can chill. You've got everything. But yeah, man, I hope you lot have learnt from this video because it's genuinely coming from the heart, you know? And all the single mums out there, you get what I'm saying? Reach out to the uncles. Uncles them, if you're watching this and it's your sister or it's your friend or whatever, and you know that the kid ain't got no role model in their life, this is the time to take out your phone and have that little word. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if it works or not, leave them with something to think about. Give them some food for thought, food for the brain. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we could all be on the internet and have all these jokes and laughs and everything, man. But it's about the future, it's about the kids, you know? And yeah, their actions will make the world a better place, or a worse place, or worse, a more worse place. Yeah, because worse ain't a word. So yeah, man, each one teach the next one. You get what I'm saying? Even if it goes in one ear and out the other, you should feel better that you cleared your chest. Yeah, you're not gonna sit with regrets thinking, I didn't help my brethren's you. God, my Achilles in jail, or, you know what I mean? Or he's too busy working. So it could be any situation. But if you can step in, yeah? You're not stepping on no one's toes. But remember, it takes a village. And that's why back in the day, things was better anywhere you went. Anywhere you went. Because people would interfere. You know? You wouldn't be on this stupidness out on the road. Because you feel like, say, your parent's friend might see you, your uncle's friend might see you, your brother, your sister, your cousin. Now, everyone's desensitized and moving crazy. So I understand it. But me, from my music days, it's been all positivity, you know? Hardly swear in my music, stuff like that. Most of my songs have got a message unless it's a freestyle and it's just a hot beat. You know, I've got songs like More or Less. We need more and less things in the world, you know? The truth, those things, so forth. So I've always been pushing this message. Embrace the message. Share the message. Yeah? Alright then. Take care. God bless. Love.
It's the Genius Show, you know. So let's talk about it.